Hey everyone, Coach Graber here. This video is to review trigonometry for the trigonometry review assignment in ALEX. So first off, to review the trig functions, the trig ratios, we use the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA, which stands for sine, cosine, and tangent. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse. And cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we have two different types of questions here. One where we're just naming the ratios, and one where you're finding side lengths using the ratios. So the first two, you're just naming the ratios. So tan, cosine, and sine, looking from the angle x, which is this angle here. So start by labeling your sides, looking from this angle. Well, the hypotenuse is the long side across from the right angle. And then opposite is across from the angle you're looking from. And then the last side is adjacent. Tan is opposite over adjacent. Opposite is C, adjacent is B, so tan would be C over B. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is B, hypotenuse is A, so cosine would be B over A. And then sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is C over hypotenuse is A. And that's all you have to do for those first two problems. All right, for this next one here, you're actually finding x. So you're looking from the angle you know. We're looking from this 35-degree angle. Start by labeling your sides. Hypotenuse, opposite across from the angle, and then adjacent is next to the angle. Then you have to ask yourself which ratio uses the side you know. We know 12, the adjacent side, and we're looking for the opposite side. So which ratio uses opposite and adjacent? Well, that would be tangent uses opposite and adjacent. So I would say tangent of 35 degrees, that's my angle, is equal to opposite over adjacent. So that would be x over 12. Now our next step is to plug in tan of 35. Now you don't have my calculators this time, so you got to find a calculator to use. Now I want to show you in Desmos. If you go to desmos.com, we usually just go to graphing calculator. But if you see here, there is a scientific calculator. If you click on scientific, then I'll take you to a scientific calculator which has a degree function for the trig. So I can type in tan of 35 and that gives us 0.700 rounded to the thousandths place. That's the same thing as tan of 35. I'm just replacing it. Then we cross multiply. You write this over 1 to give us x is equal to, let's go back to the calculator. So 0.700 times 12, 8.4. Wants the answer rounded to the nearest tenth. So that should do it. 8.4. All right, if you have any questions, let me know as always. This is review. Don't forget to make sure your calculator is in degree mode for this to work. And have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.